In this video we are studying about 70 weeks prophecy. Daniel chapter 9:25. Know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to build Jerusalem until the Messiah the Prince shall be 7 weeks, and 62 weeks, the street shall be built again, and the wall, even in troublesome times. Verse 26. And after 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off, but not for himself. And the people of the prince who shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary. And the end thereof shall be with a flood. And until the end of the war, desolation are determined. This prophecy is divided in 3 sections. First section, 7 weeks, or 7 times 7, that is 49 years. Second section, 62 weeks. Again, 62 times 7, that is 483 years. Third section is 1 week. That is 7 years. Let us examine each section. First section, 7 weeks, is started with decree of King Cyrus, according to verse 25. Know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to build Jerusalem until the Messiah the Prince shall be 7 weeks. That is 49 years, and 62 weeks, or 62 weeks, that is 434 years, to restore and to build Jerusalem. First 7 weeks, that is 49 years. 7 weeks plus 62 weeks, 69 weeks, until the Messiah the Prince. The street shall be built again, and the wall, even in troublesome times. It is talking about rebuilding Jerusalem during Ezra and Nehemiah. This prophecy was having fulfilled, starting with decree of King Cyrus in 444 BC, ending after 49 years. After 49 years of temple dedication. To begin or to understand this prophecy, we must remember the key word, that is, know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to build Jerusalem. Second section, 62 weeks, again 62 times 7, that is 434 years. This section has no gap, it continues with the first section. The beginning of this prophecy continues at end of first 7 weeks. This prophecy has fulfilled or completed. 69 weeks or 483 years completed, with the crucifixion date of Jesus Christ on the cross. Daniel 9 verse 26. And after 62 weeks, 7 plus 62 equals 69 weeks, shall Messiah be cut off, but not for himself. Up to now we understood that at the end of 69 weeks, Jesus Christ was crucified in 33 AD. Third section is 1 week, that is 7 years. This section is most important to understand. Let us answer some of the questions. Is this prophecy fulfilled? No. As many think, it is fulfilled during Christ's crucifixion. According to this word, Daniel 9 verse 27. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week, he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease.
And for the overspreading of abominations he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation. And that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. If this prophecy is talking about crucifixion, Jesus taking away the sacrifices by his death in the midst of the week, if you take this verse and say it is about Jesus Christ in the midst of the week, he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of abominations, don't forget the same verse says the same man cause for the overspreading of abominations. It is another problem. Jesus fulfilled the prophecy not for the overspreading of abominations, we know it is talking about Antichrist at the end. Verse 26, and after 62 weeks, 7 plus 62 equals 69 weeks, shall Messiah be cut off. But not for himself. We know Jesus Christ died on the cross. Notice after 69 weeks, or at the end of 69th week, in midst of the week, he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of abominations. How can we be sure that this verse talking about Antichrist? Daniel chapter 8 verse 11. He magnified himself even to the prince of the host, and by him the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down. This is talking about little horn, which is the Antichrist. Continuous ritual is another word for worship or sacrifices. According to this we know the people of the prince is not the Jesus, rather he is Antichrist at the end. Book of Daniel chapter 9 verse 24, 70 weeks are determined concerning thy people and concerning thy holy city, to finish the transgression and to make an end of sins, and to make reconciliation for iniquity, and to bring in everlasting righteousness, and to seal up the vision and prophecy, and to anoint the most holy. According to this verse, at the end of 70 weeks prophecy there shall be no more sin. The end of sin is only after 70th week. Everlasting righteousness is only in heaven. We know for sure the sin is going to increase more in the last days, even they prepare to war with Jesus Christ. This we can understand, that the 70 weeks are not fulfilled until that second coming of Jesus Christ. How do we recognize the people of Prince? When will the last week begins? How to identify the last 7th week? These we are going to unlock in our next video. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you all. Please subscribe and share to many.